Hello, it's your favourite zoology duo,
Hello!
Ev and Robi, and we are so excited right now because we just picked up a camera trap and we got a beaver! Let me just show it. There's the beaver!
That's the beaver. I'm going to play it. There we go.
It's gorgeous, the tail!
Oh, the tail. 2020 has been a year of incredible challenges for people and for wildlife. But one unusual creature has managed to overcome them all and is making an astonishing comeback in Britain. Beavers. So we set off to Devon to find them.
Okay, so we are here in Beaver territory, and behind us you've got these mounds of mud, and what we think they are is that beavers will make these mounds of mud and then they will scent mark onto them, so this is a good indication of beaver territory. Here we have some very exciting telltale signs that this is beavers and beavers are here. So if you look here at this one in particular, you've got all these kind of circular sort of indents in this tree trunk, and what this is beavers they have these massive incisors, so these teeth that sort of at the front of their mouth, and they're actually orange in coloration. They're quite impressive structures, their teeth, and what they do is they gnaw off the bark from the outside of the tree. And let me just, if I pick these up, so these are chips of bark and wood that the beavers have taken off the tree, and this is primarily what makes up a big part of their diet. So they eat things like willow, aspen, ash, and yeah, you can see here they've taken a lot of bark off the trees, and so this will make up their diet, and also they'll use the branches and things for their dams. So Robi is just putting up one of our camera traps because we've got a beaver dam here. So you've got this pool of water in front of where Robi's standing, which is the water created behind the dam, and then you've got this slipway coming down here which looks quite well used, and then in that direction you've got a lot of gnawing activity and a lot of trees cut down in that pencil shape, so we think this is a good place for a trap.
Eurasian beavers are keystone species, and that means their tenacious activities can impact the environment to a much greater degree than their numbers would suggest, and this allows other species to thrive. And so by stashing tree branches underwater, they can create new islands of growth like you can see here, and this in turn creates habitats for a whole variety of endangered species like otters, water voles, and some of our rarer water birds. Beavers are ecosystem engineers, and they've created this dam here, and that's flooded this river upstream, creating a swampy, flooded forest. And what this dam does is it slows the flow of water, and it catches sediment and reduces erosion of the riverbanks. And as a result, this reduces the risk of flooding downstream. And upstream of the dam, you can see the impact of these beavers. They've created this flooded forest, and this is creating a rich habitat for other wildlife. Interestingly, it's providing a home for lots of aquatic insects, and that means there's more bats in this area because they've got more prey. And by removing some of the dense trees, the beavers create channels the bats can forage down. One concern that some people have about the reintroduction of the beaver to UK rivers is the impact that their dams will have on the lives of migratory fish species like salmon and trout, which have to travel upstream in order to spawn. But it's important to understand that beaver dams are quite low, and compared to the metal and concrete dams that humans create, they're actually quite porous, and most fish species can navigate them with ease. And in fact, in the pools that beavers create behind the dams, fish young are actually larger and healthier than downstream, because the dams have increased insect numbers, which are their prey, and provide them with shelter from lots of their predators. So beavers actually benefit migratory fish species in the UK. We have got so much beaver so far, and look, you can see him, he's coming up. There is definitely one big adult. We have seen a smaller one.
But we're so excited, and we're just about to go pick up the other trap.
The other 7 traps, so fingers crossed. Here, the River Otter hosts one of the largest populations in Britain, all descended from a few unlicensed releases. And now, a 5-year trial has concluded that the beavers can stay.